Hello, and it's me again, Serhi. Oh my god, I feel like I'm on a podcast and talking like that. Okay, so this morning was my first podcast. Oh my god, podcast live stream, and right now it is evening 6:59 p.m. my time. So hopefully I plan to spend today here with you 2 hours, maybe hour and a half. We will see how it goes. For today, my goal is going to be, so first of all, this chat right now is video editing. We'll skip it. I'll work on it, not on screen. And I want to continue working on my Vox app. So as a reminder, this app basically is a clone of Whisperflow. Where is it? I want a direct link. Whisperflow.com. Okay, there, .ai now, I see. So, if you don't know what Whisperflow is, you can, instead of typing, you can just say something that you want to type, and the application will just understand everything, transcribe, then polish it, and then you can just Ctrl V, Command V, and paste it, and that's it, done. So for this one, my app right now is working, but there is one bug, and the bug is, so let me show you. If I run my application again in development mode, so it's starting. Let's wait for a couple of seconds, maybe 10 seconds, more or less. Okay, we see the app here. The UI is not great, the light one, so let's change to dark mode. And now, for example, so I have a bug with Polish transcript. So when this is working, the app crashes. But first, let's validate that everything works fine without polishing. And let's see. It's a Vox. I'm going to create a completely new session with Vox in order to clean the context. And I'm going to run. Give me a moment. I will move my microphone a little bit up. Okay, it is much better now. So if I press Command, Shift and Space. Hey Claude, so I have an issue when my polish mode toggled on. It is not working fine, it crashes. So when I don't have polish mode toggled on, everything works just fine, app transcribes what I'm talking about, and then I can successfully paste the text. But when Polish mode is toggled on, then again app listens to me fine, app Polish transcribes everything, and then during the polishing step, app just crashes. You need to spin up a couple of agents, staff software engineer, researcher, and architect, engineer, agents to find out what the reason is and how to fix it. Even if the reason is in some library, then you need to come up with solution how to overcome this hurdle. And I pressed Command Shift Space again, it's transcribed now, it's copied, and now I just press Command V, and here it is. And it got all of this even with just transcription. So it didn't even polish it. Engineers, okay, let's see. Hey Claude, so I have an issue when my polish mode toggled on. It's not working fine, it crashes. So when I don't have polish mode toggled on, everything works just fine. Transcribes what I'm talking about, this app, I'll remove it. I'm talking about, and then I can successfully paste the text. But when Polish mode is toggled on, then again I think it was it. It listens to me fine, it transcribes everything, and then during the polish step it just crashes. You need to spin up a couple of agents: staff software engineer, researcher, and architect. Engineer? Architect is not an engineer, it's software architect. Or any other agents to find out what the reason is and how to fix it. Even if the reason is in some library, then you need to come up with solution how to overcome this hurdle. Okay, and now just to verify that we really do have this issue, I will enable Polish, and let's say, so this text is going to fail. It's transcribing, it's polishing, but boom, okay, so it's never copied, it disappeared from the tray bar, and as you can see, it just crashed. So let's press return, enter, and let it cook. Meanwhile, I'm going to open my YouTube to understand what is happening here. Let's see, I suppose there are no viewers actually, which would make sense. Okay, it shows that there is one view and one live viewer. Maybe it's me, maybe not, I don't know. Let me open it, I suppose, or if there is anyone, message to chat and let's talk. Okay, I have chat, let's see. Music, I love this music and I hope that you can hear it too, at least you're supposed to. But let's see, okay, so it is cooking. And I'll investigate this systematically. The CloudMD node Gemma 4 polishing has historically crashed under GGML assert with older Llama CP snapshots. So this is a known fragile area. Let me start with phase 1, parallel exploration of the polishing pipeline, the Gemma integration, and the upstream library state. Okay, and it is in the plan mode, so it should create a plan on how it is going to work. So while it is cooking, what else do I want? I want to actually improve the design. So while it's syncing, I'll run the application once again, because the design is going to be a completely separate part, and two agents can work at the same time. And let's see, and I also will move camera a little. Happen. Can you hear me? Okay, you can hear me. But it's also quite interesting that my blur is gone. My phone wants to connect to Mac. I turned it. Okay, camera, what the heck is going on? Let me figure it out, and let's see. I love the music. In YouTube it has inspirational mood, I believe, and it's quite inspirational, I would say. So let's see. Okay, yes, nice. I see that camera should be fine now. So let's see our Claude. Okay, strong picture from the exploration. Skin size, Rust code is clean, but NCTX 2048 is hardcoded with no and unbadged set explicit. And Gemma Force non-casual attention per upstream research requires and unbadged more than and tokens. HTML assertion is plus aborts the whole process by passing Rust file open guarantee. Let me read the actual file, blah blah blah. Okay. Let's see, what do we have here? Line, only 2K context window, hard-coded. Yeah, 2K context window. Actually, it may be fine, but I don't know. Line, llama batch, new. Okay, batch is 2048. No. Okay, defaults and then batch to 512. Hard timeout 3 seconds, far too short for realistic generation. Recent commit, increase audio recording limit from 60 seconds to 30 minutes. Yeah, I did it this morning basically. But the polisher was sized for 30 seconds utterances. Launching two plant agents in parallel to design the fix from different angles. Okay, so again, while it cooks, let's see. Audio stop. Music from YouTube Studio is going to kill me sometimes because it stops playing every single time I go away from the tab window. So basically, if song started and I navigate away, song continues playing, but when song ends, next one is not doesn't start. And oh my god, and I don't want to pay any subscription for this. So let's see how it is going. Okay. I love the music. Okay, this one is working, so let's see right now. So first of all, I will move this one to the right window. I will make plot code bigger. Let's do it something like this. Okay, and now what I want to do, I want to improve the light mode because it is bad. It is very, very bad. Okay, let me copy it. Not copy, but screenshot. Okay, I will paste this screenshot. I will also paste this screenshot of the settings because it's kinda okay, but again I wanted the look of Apple's liquid glass inspired design, and it's clearly not it. So let's see. And while it's still running plan mode, I can actually use the application, but let me just untoggle the Polish transcript. And let's pick. Oops, it wasn't the right combination. Hey Claude, so right now I have an issue with my light theme UI. I wanted it to be very, very heavily inspired by Apple's latest design philosophy called liquid glass. But right now, while Tray Popover is kinda looks like it, I see that the settings screen doesn't look like it at all. Settings screen is just light mode, regular one, which is not good. So, first of all, I want you to make my tray popover to be more, let's see. I want text there to be more readable because I have a touch screenshot, and as you can see, the text is barely readable there. Also, I have noticed that toggles color is not up to the light scheme, so it basically is the same as in the dark scheme, but it should be changed to conform to the light scheme inspired by Apple's liquid glass. And the second thing that you need to do is you need to improve the settings screen, and to improve it from just regular light mode, which it is right now, you need to make it look like a liquid glass design inspired by Apple's latest design philosophy. Spin up as many agents as you think is necessary to accomplish these tasks in the fastest time possible. But at the same time, you need to make sure that the quality is up to the standard, and you need to make sure that no bugs are introduced with this change. Thank you. Okay, so let it transcribe. I hope it's not going to crash. It shouldn't at least because I turned off the polishing mode. Okay, so it copied a lot of text. It would be nice to prettify it and to add like point 1, point 2, point 3, and I also spoke a lot of unnecessary words which could have been just cut out, but yeah, we have what we have. Polishing is not working yet, so I will just paste it as is, and I actually will just use auto mode and let it cook. And let's go here. So let's revise the plan. Let's see what the plan is. Oop, wait, open. This one is back, and let's see. Okay, I want to make it smaller because I'm sitting a little bit to the side. Why I cannot move it? Okay, now I can. Key context when Polish transcript. I don't want to comment root cause. Okay, line leaves and batch. Okay, it sounds definitely smart. I'm not sure if what it is saying is true or not, but it does sound smart. And I know that it is not a proper approach to software engineering and creating applications, but for this particular one, I am okay with it because I'm vibe coding. I'm coding with feelings. So why not? Let's see the plan. Replace the hard timeout constant block around line. Hard timeout duration from second 60. Okay. Now, update the doc comment. Blah blah blah. Rewrite run completion. Ooh, more than 70 lines of code. Log the model, tokenize first. Okay. So we know the exact prompt size before allocating the context. Makes sense. Preflight gate. If tokens lengths more than max prompt token, return error too long for local polishing. File open and tokens. Um. Why? I would love it. The code prompt, greedy sample loop, a real 30-minute dictation. Okay, yeah, it makes sure. And 6,000 token, it should be approximately like 3 to 4,000 words, I suppose. So it's quite a lot. Yeah, I think it should cover it. Hard timeout, 60 seconds. Max new tokens, today's behavior as absolute min new tokens. One sentence input still get room for a complete Polish sentence. Okay. Why? Okay, so is it the maximum output of this model? Maybe I need to upgrade the model. Okay, we'll see, because it's not a lot, like, especially if we take in 6,000 tokens, and if in perfect condition everything is perfect and you just have to return everything as is and it returns just 1024, then not good, not good. Blah blah blah, critical files, only file, blah blah blah, verification. Okay, end-to-end with vox log debug, npm runtime redev, and polish on clipboard with 3 seconds, logs show small. Speak 3 minutes, speak 25, 30 minutes. I'm sorry, but I'm not going to test it with speaking 25, 30 minutes. Toggle off in models tab, polish disabled, toggle model not downloaded, cold model load, blah blah blah. A real long form polish UX, split the transcript, polish each chunk, stitches, separate feature, not a bug fix. No settings field. The copy is automatic, add in blah blah blah. No new pill state for polish skipped. Matches okay. No sampling temperature top peak. Ready decoding is acceptable for cleanup at Gemma. Okay, you know what? I also want to look and see if it is the best model to use for polishing text. No revisit of git pin. Okay. Okay, you know what? I do agree with it and accept and continue in auto mode. And let's see how it goes. So I again checking my stream, and I see two live viewers from somewhere. People, if you are here, if you're really watching this, please let me know. Because honestly, if you're not telling me that you're watching, then I'll suppose that no one is watching and that I'm just talking to myself, which is also fine. As it turned out this morning, I pretty love talking to myself, even so, though it's really nervous for me. Not frustrating, no, but I was just postponing my first stream, and I honestly was postponing a little bit my second stream, though this one, because it does take some strength in me to start it. After I started, yeah, everything is nice and everything is good, but before that, just to be brave enough to start it, oh my god, no. It is harder than I would love it to be. Okay. I'm running build the Rust crate. Okay, so this working and this working. Hopefully they're not going to interact with each other, because otherwise it's working in Rust code, kind of backend code, while the left one, it is working on frontend only. At least it is supposed to work on frontend only. So they should not interact with each other and everything should be fine. Let's see. If I move my chat here, you can see it. It's interesting if I can hide it somehow, maybe. Yeah, even though no one wrote anything. Community, moderation, timestamp, reactions, participants. Only me. And, like, as expected. Let's see, what do we have here? It's interesting that YouTube says that live viewers are 2, but participants only me. Let's see, what did I want? So they are working. Oh, this one is already finished. Okay, nice. Now build to confirm it compiled. So let's see, plan approved. Now the main edit. Okay, now let me verify the modified file looks right, and then run the build. Okay, now build to confirm it compiles. Okay, smoke tests. Okay, summary of the fix. The bug. Okay, call the fix, tokenize first, and size. Honestly, I actually don't think that it is going to fix the issue, but either way, everything that was done here, it's actually had to be done. It had to be done because I or future users would have run into this issue later. So it is very, very good that this issue got caught, and hopefully if it fixes, okay, good, but if it doesn't, then I will have to look for another solution, or Claude will have to look for another solution. Like, why not? Okay. End to end, blah blah blah. Okay, but this is good, but this one on the left is still cooking. So it would make no sense to run the application right now, and I will even just close it, because it recompiles each time this agent changes something. So there is basically no point. And what I wanted to do here, oh my god, it's lagging so much. But maybe that's because my laptop is struggling a little bit right now. Okay, either way, let's see. Up, nope. I wanted to open the plan. Where was the plan? Bose API. Music stopped again. Come on. Music play. Okay, visions. This song should be the one. Say it louder, say it louder. Yes. Say louder, say louder. Like, why not? Bring the animal back to life. Okay, so it's working. I wanted to see Gemma 4 models, and okay, you know what? I will just do global search in my code. Gemma 4 E2B, yes, this one. Okay, balance. Hugging face, core and slows, blah blah blah. Okay, so now let's go to our dear Firefox and let's see E2B versus E4B. Let's see. Arrange optimized multi-modal model designed for on-device AIs, 14 image and audio processing, 128K context and function calling. E2B, 2 billion parameters, is optimized for speed and lower memory, 3 gigs of RAM, ideal for real-time mobile tasks. E4B offers better accuracy for complex scenes and nuanced tasks requiring more power. Performance. E2B is faster, K, on device inference where speed is critical. User experience on Pixel 10 Pro. E4B provides higher accuracy. Okay. So basically 3% more enterprise task testing. No idea. Okay, E2B requires RAM capabilities, handle vision, audio, speech recognition, and function calling. Actually, since it handles audio, shouldn't I be able just to use this model and that's it without whisper? Interesting. I need to test it. Multi-turn conversations. Ideal use cases, real-time speech to text. Ha! I'm using Whisper for it. Quick photo annotation and lightweight agentic actions on mobile phones. More complex visual scenes, detailed document parsing, and more precise function calling on laptops or high-end mobile. So, since my application is targeting laptops, not mobile devices, so it should actually work with E4B pretty easily. Outperforms on complex reasoning coding, okay, for developers, blah blah blah. Let's see, tokens per second on Mac M4 Pro. Let's see, what does it say? Offers significantly higher tokens per second, exceeding 90. Okay, while E4B variant offers better capability at still fast 57 tokens. Okay, it is interesting, and I need to think about it. Let's say, do I need to use Whisper model if I am using Gemma 4? Okay, like I'm not even signed in and I'm using Gemini. Like, why not? Okay, small world feature native audio processing. You may still need the Whisper model if you require maximum verbatim transcription accuracy, support for diverse accents, or are running larger non-audio native Gemma 4 models. Okay, for quick on-device agentic tasks, voice to action. It's not voice to action where you need immediate memorize, blah blah. If you need the best accuracy for noisy audio, complex transcription, or if you are using the larger Gemma 4 models that are text vision only. Okay, for initial transcription plus Gemma 4 for processing and understanding is currently a high performance estimation. Yeah. So that is what I am doing right now. Cells in Gemma might turn remind me to the task action rather than just transcribing the words. I see. Okay, this does make sense. Music, I love the music right now. I really like it. Okay, so let's see what is happening. 0 comments, 1 live viewer. Who is watching me? No idea. Maybe I myself somehow, I don't know. Actually, maybe I have some... No, I shouldn't have. No, I don't have any open window to my live stream. I don't know. Okay, whatever. Let's go back here. Okay, to see it, flip the light mode from the tripod footer to compare against your screenshots. Okay, so I'm going to run the application again, and I'm going to test now both light mode, which is heavily inspired by Apple design system, and I am also going to test if the crash was fixed. And meanwhile, while it's still building, I'll drink some water, because water is... I want to come up with some nice word, but I don't know. Some days are bad. Water is nice and tasty, that's for sure. Okay. So, let's see. It is running. Okay. It is better. Okay, so right now it's half transparent, but now it's less transparent. I don't know what is happening. Okay, so we still need to fix it. So first one, left one is liquid glass design. Oop, I don't need cloth. Actually I need, but not this one. So let's see. It is about this window, and actually let's test settings. Like, what the heck? What the heck? But actually what it did good... No, it did not do it good. Okay. Let's see. Let's go through the changes actually. Light mode, tokens tuned for through glass readability. Yay. 3 new utilities, liquid canvas, multi-stop wallpaper, new toggle, okay, section label bump, voice mode, pill uses, okay, switch around and fulfill with setting, okay, settings, gradient wallpaper that all the cluster track bar widen. Okay. So when it's transparent, it is actually not really visible, text I mean, while when it is I said goodbye. Okay, so the black one is kinda fine, except for the borders where it's rounded and here not rounded. Okay, let's see. Hey Claude, so for the tray popover, I see that you made improvements, thank you, they look great. What I also want to improve, so right now I notice that this popover, when I move my mouse over it, it becomes non-transparent, but when I stop moving the mouse for a couple of seconds, it becomes half-transparent. And I actually want you to make it non-transparent always. So it should never be transparent. Or maybe go to something like 0.99, meaning barely transparent. And also I want you to do it with transition, so that it would have nice effect, transition effect, and not just directly go to a little bit transparent. Thank you. Okay. So I copied it. And now let's do one more. So let's look at our settings panel. And I'm going to screenshot these two together to show the clothes that the difference between them, basically, while they should look the same, they are not looking the same. So I'm going to attach the screenshot. And then I'm going to mark this as 1. And now I'm going to do the second one. Also, I have attached a screenshot of comparing settings screen right next to popover, tray popover, for you to see the difference in light scheme between them. I want settings screen UI to be very close, basically the same as tray popover UI, because right now they are very different. So you need, first of all, you need to make improvements to the tray popover UI, these opacity improvements, and then you also need to make light mode UI improvements to the settings screen to make sure that UI looks exactly the same as tray popover UI. And now I will not say thank you. Okay. And let's keep cooking. So while it syncs, I'm going to test our Polish transcript, and let's say. So I'm saying something, is it going to Polish or is it going to crash? Transcribing, polishing. It did crash. Shoot. It did crash, and I think that I will copy logs. And let's see how it go. Oh, actually, you know what? I think I was supposed to run it with this one. With Polish on and try short dictation. Okay, let's clean. And let's run with voxlog debug. And let's see what is going to happen. I love this music. It may not be the best, but for free music it's quite good one, honestly. Okay, so let's see. We have Polish mode toggled on. Hey Claude, how are you doing? Are you going to crash? And yeah, it did crash. I'm just going to copy all of this. Oh my god, shoot. It doesn't even have the starting log, so it crashed me. I feel like that debug log didn't help at all, but okay, either way. So here, for this one, the fix didn't help. The app is still crashing when I try during the polishing mode. Please fix it. Here are the logs. Boom. Okay. So they are cooking, not together, but they are. And now let's see, I will go back to my Firefox window, and let's see, I wanted to see Gemma 4 with K for transcription polishing. Let's see, is superior due to its higher capacity for BOK, makes sense, and better reasoning, making more accurate for handling complex, nuanced, or ambitious goals. Audio. While E2B is faster and better for simple low latency tasks, A4B delivers higher quality outputs, particularly for long-form content or complex audio to text refinements. Let's see, performance, blah 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 blah, first test. What do we have here? Music is nice. I know that I said this already, but it is nice. It is much better than I expected for tasks requiring high quality transcriptions, such as punctuation, formatting, correcting errors in dense text. Only if you are constrained by low memory hardware or require extreme speed for simple. Yeah, okay. And let's see, so I think that my app should prefer this one. And now let's see versus... no, let's see all Gemma 4 variants. All Gemma 4 variants. E4B can... So, yeah, I think that these ones would be models for text, image and audio input this series. Noise for device, to server deployment, blah 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 blah, Gemma 4. Small, efficient. An efficient mid-size model. Oh my god, like Gemini changes its mind every time, so it's at 2 billion parameters, then 3 billion parameters. Now it says from, like, come on. Okay. A few parameters. Offers high speed, advanced reasoning, designed for workstations. And this one, dense. Closed architecture, okay, blah blah blah, MOE, to balance speed and quality, multimodal, context window, E-series licensing and availability, performance show improved reasoning, and they support 140 plus languages. Okay, so let's see Gemma for this one. No, actually let's see tokens per second for this model. Tokens per second on what? Tokens per second on M4 Pro. And let's see, what does it say? Interesting, how is that? Like, it says 50 tokens per second. Is Orlama with GPU layer uploading, okay. And how is this one has the same speed? Okay, let's see. And this one. So Gemma versus Gemma tokens, blah blah blah. Okay, Mix runs significantly faster by this large site because it only activates 4 billion parameters per token, making it the preferred high-speed, high-quality choice. Gemma 4 E4B is designed for lower-end hardware and may not fully utilize similar or lower speed depending on optimization. Interesting. It is very, very interesting. For okay, because it balances superior intelligence with high speed generation. Thanks to okay. What if I make it not M4? Let's see, M5. How? Okay, optimize environments. Okay, makes sense. Running. Okay. What if M1 Pro? Let's see. Faster, smoother performance, 57. For 24 plus. What? From heavy RAM swapping on 16GB systems falling to unusable speeds around 2 tokens per second. It can run well on max models. 16 gigs, very slow due to excessive swapping, okay. But if it's 2 gigs, M1 Pro Max can achieve significantly higher speeds. Okay. Okay, it is quite interesting. It is quite interesting. What if okay, the protagonist, I see a comment from you, nice. So for what task are you using Gemma? Is it better than Whisper and Gwen TTS? So for Whisper just provides Whisper just provides transcription. So for example, if I run the application, just regular one, and when I talk something, it just transcribes everything, but it cannot polish. So it actually, if I don't want to spend any time additional, so I added this 1 and 2. It didn't replace any unnecessary words. And also, for example, if in the middle of speaking I change my mind about something, it will not remove the first part. It will just provide the full transcript. What I want to do, I want to first of all parse what person is speaking, transcribe it. So the first part is working fine. And then I want to summarize it with Gemma. Not actually summarize, but basically polish, make some points, 1, 2, 3. If I change my mind in the middle of speaking, I wanted to basically remove first half and leave only the second half. And of course do it automatically, understanding based on what the text is. The issue here right now is that, so first of all, my app is crashing when I try to run Gemma, and why I try to use Gemma instead of Qwen. Honestly, just because Gemma is kinda hypey right now, I would say, so I believe that Gemma 4 kinda outperforms everyone else for local models based on speed, and that it works on lower end devices very good, and like the balance of performance and quality of how it works. Being honest, I'm not 100% sure in this, but basically from what I read, that is how it is, and I want to make it work. And basically, if you don't know, I'm making a copy of what? Where is this? Whisper Flow. I'm making a copy of this application for Mac and Windows. It again, it transcribes everything, but it's not pricey. It's $12 per month, which is not a lot, but I'm engineer and I want to not pay for it when I can code it, even though to code it I need to spend more time, which costs more money than just paying $12 per month. But like, why not? And then I also want my other users in my future ecosystem to also be able to use this application for their needs. Again, transcriptions, day-to-day life, or on work. Everything is going to be local, so no data is going to cloud, no audio is going to cloud, and it should also be performance. Since it's local, it should also work on lower end devices. So I'm targeting it to work on M1 series Max even. So let's say Max from 4 years ago. No, M1 was more than 4 years ago, I think. Maybe 5. Yeah, something like that. So that is my plan for today. This evening. Yeah. And the protagonist one. Honestly, thank you. You are the first person to potentially view this stream and write something in the chat. Yeah. It's actually quite fun to interact with real people and not just talking to myself. Okay, so let's see. This one is still working, this one is finished. So it's interesting because previously Claude fixed the crash much faster than redesign happened, but the fix didn't work. So let's see, I will drink some water. And I also want to understand how to look properly in the chat, because when I lose focus from my streaming software, the chat is gone. So every half a minute to minute I need to change the focus to my streaming software to double check the chat, and it's not fun. And I also may miss something. Okay. So this one, head check. Gemma. Why Gemma 3? I don't want Gemma 3, I want Gemma 4. What the heck? It seems like sometimes auto mode is not good. Okay, this is different crash than I diagnosed. The fix is running, you can see. Thank you. But the crash is upstream. Okay, Llama CPs. Chat, C++. The context for Gemma 4 E2B. GGF, it fires inside. The prompt never even gets seen. That is sad. So it's a Llama CP, blah blah blah. By reading the assertion. Is gated by. Okay. Graph contains the gated div. Okay, whose name doesn't match the prefix Llama CP expects. If we can set fused false in context params, we skip the buggy block entirely. Let me check the binding. CPP and not exposed. There is no RAS setter to disable them, so I can toggle the buggy block off via the API. Patch the Llama CPP source and build time to comment out the assertion as neat, most reliable since it doesn't depend on upstream. And bump to a newer revision. I'm already on the newest revision. Heck. Let me check. Okay, and look at the model catalog in case switching models is easier. Catalog only has both metformer variants likely affected. Upstream for newer commits and also commits. Okay, so the pin is the latest. Yeah, I know it is the latest. Naming convention is set in delta name base CPP. That use regular GTN para pass get the F prefix. One produces tensor but doesn't go through the naming path of the certain file. It's not true to false, which skips okay, but point at the fork button, check if GitHub is configured so I can create the fork legally. New fix is to change the cache to disable force rebuild and add the patch script. Okay. Okay, so in the end we are making a fork of this library. Okay, go back. Denial says use carve patch. Let me check. Neither fork exists. I will create them. To do create the public forks under your GitHub repo. Nice. Apply a 3-line patch in the Llama CPP 1. Point the Llama CPP arrested modulative. Then redirect Vox cargo dependency to the patch. Was workaround pass blocked. Oh my god. What is going on? Okay, so will Llama CPP and Gemma in this case be packaged inside Tauri? So for Llama CPP, yes, it is going to be packaged inside Tauri, but Gemma not. It is not going to be packaged inside Tauri. Actually, what I can do, I can try to run and show you all, let's see, I want to walk you through my onboarding flow, which is not perfect yet, but it does work. But let me just okay, replay onboarding, start. So basic initial screen, I don't like this color, but okay, whatever. Allow microphone, allow accessibility, and then you need to accept and download Whisper model and also Gemma model. So download happens when basically you are going through onboarding flow. And now we will have to wait for quite some time for the Gemma to be downloaded. Yeah, 26. Let's wait. Okay, let's continue reading this one. Now build and test plus update. Okay, so where was it? Let me verify the Gemma 3. Okay, where was I? Boss workaround blocked. I will switch approach to a project internal fix. Replace the broken Gemma 4. No. Thank you, but I don't want Gemma 3. I want Gemma 4. Let me open. Blah 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 blah. Blah blah blah. Okay, so let's at least test that Gemma 3 is going to work, so at least we will know that everything else in my application works fine for polishing. And then let's try again to replace somehow Gemma 3 now with Gemma 4, but maybe this bug is only for smaller models, and maybe if I use the bigger Gemma model, which is actually for my Mac, for example, should have the same speed while better quality, maybe the bug is not going to happen. Okay, so when existing is rewritten, blah 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 blah. In first launch you will see a lock screen, migrating, blah blah blah, that migration, open, download, 2.5 gigs, oh my god. If you are in lower RAM, polishing, optional cleanup. Okay, and where is... Okay, so what happened? Onboarding flow, I think that the app was restarted because of some changes, so yeah. Okay, so let me go with the app, clean it, and let's see. So what did it want me to run? Just regular one. Okay, let's do RMRF. RMRF macOS. Unrecognized subcommand. DevRM. Okay. Whatever. And download Gemma 3. Open model, so basically just run this one. And let's see what is going to happen. Can't you still not see my screen, or you are seeing it fine? And downloading it when needed, yeah, it is much better. Like, either way, honestly, the application is not usable without Whisper at all model, which is by itself like 500, 600 megabytes, I don't remember. And also, ideally, Gemma too. Oh, that is interesting that you didn't see my onboarding demo. Okay, so do you see the settings screen? I suppose you should see it. And if I again go to, okay, hotkeys, models, where was it? It was in about, replay and boarding start. Oh, okay, so now you should see it. Yeah, I have two screens and maybe I had this onboarding on my main screen instead of the one I'm streaming. That's fun. Okay, so allow mic, open system settings, accept and download, and it says that everything is done because I already have it. And then it shows commands which can be used, like command shift space for the app to listen and command M to cycle voice modes. Okay, so now let's go to models and let's see. V3 Turbo active. This one is active. Okay, polish is enabled. And clean up models. So again we have Gemma 3. Okay, let's try. So first of all, without, and let's see. Hey Claude, so I actually really want to use Gemma 4 model. What if we try bigger Gemma 4 models, like 26 billion parameters with 4 billion active parameters? Okay, so it transcribes. So okay, so regular works fine, and now let's try polishing. And let's see. Hey Claude, so are you going to transcribe or are you going to crash? Okay, and now let's also try what is going to happen. So yeah, polish is turned on. And okay, so I want to use Gemma 5. Oh, actually no, disregard that. I want to use Gemma 4 and I want to use a bigger model. Okay, so is it going to remove the first part? And let's see. So like, polish is not working like at all. Because it should have removed this part, but it did not. Okay. Let's see. Okay, let's try this one, and we have some UI improvements too. Okay, we have UI improvements from the left agent and root container, general tab, verification, reload should now stay solid cream. Okay. And settings, tighten verification, blah 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 blah. Okay, let's see. I open settings, and again settings look completely different from stripe cover. And also stripe cover has some borders in the bottom. Interesting. Okay. So what I want to do here, let me think. So first of all, I think that some improvements were made, and I do think that I can comment this code and push. It is better than it was an hour ago. So I will just generate a commit message with Gemini in anti-gravity IDE. It's like, if you're wipe coding, then we should wipe code to the maximum. Think, okay. And now let's go here. So reload, blah 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 blah. And this one I want to work. What is the context? Context window is actually quite big. But okay, let's try once again. And let's say run sub agents to figure out the best solution. Solution possible. Okay. So, how long was I working on this particular application? So, if we consider this particular application, Vox, I started working on it this Saturday, I suppose, so like 3 days ago, or maybe Friday even, I don't remember. And basically what I did, I put the prompt, I can show it to you actually. So, Vox, here. If I go to the start, it was just, your task is to create a clone of Whisperflow. Your role is CEO. You need to create as many sub-agents as necessary, like CTO and other technology, to select technologies, designer, staff software engineer, tester, and yeah, and that's it. And basically I gave it this task, put in auto mode, and went to sleep. And basically when I woke up, it did pretty good job, honestly. Like, in total it spent maybe 40 minutes or something like this, just working, spinning different agents, doing it multiple times. And it was working fine, except that it was crashing again with that Gemma model. And basically what happened is that at that point of time, I didn't know that the crash was because of Gemma model. So I spent like additional, what happened here? So here, oh actually yes, there were a couple of bugs. So for example, during onboarding flow, at the last step, when I was clicking finish, nothing was happening. So yeah, again, it's wipe coding. So bugs are expected here. Bugs are expected actually even in software engineer without wipe coding, and since we are wipe coding, like there are going to be bugs. But even though there were bugs, they were very, very small ones. And other than that, it was good. So everything was good except for this Gemma 4. If not for Gemma 4, I would say that it would have been ready. Happy Pass would work from, like, I don't know, from 3 prompts, I would say. But because of Gemma, I spent more time. So it was, let's say, Saturday first day, evening 1 prompt, then couple of hours on Sunday, and today is Monday, right? So I had a stream this morning where I streamed for 1 hour and trying to resolve this issue, but I actually spent like 25 to 30 minutes trying to resolve this issue, and right now it's an hour. So basically in total I would say that I'm working on this application in total for like 6 hours maybe. And honestly, the main issue is this Gemma, making Gemma work. If it wasn't for Gemma, then it would have been like 2 to 3 hours and Happy Pass fully works, and then create landing page and put it to the world. Of course, there is a lot of polishing can be done, but yeah, I think even now it can be used by real people. Again, it's not perfect, there are things, but also I'm not really concerned about any privacy because everything is local. So security, no, never heard of that. Yeah, OpenAI Pro, that is a good one. So honestly, I also thought about taking OpenAI subscription because of their new model and because it's like what, GPT 5.5, and it's on hype. Everyone is talking about it, everyone is saying that it is amazing, better than Claude, better than everything, but I don't know. Like, for now I'm pretty happy with Claude. I started with Claude on the smallest, like $20 subscription, and in 3 days I used all my weekly quota. And I understood that $20 is not enough for me, like, at all. So I went to the higher one. So right now I'm on 200 a month price, and for now it works pretty fine for me. And I even use it to edit my videos. So I'm actually trying it for the first time. I started it today, I believe, or yesterday late evening. Yeah, I started yesterday late evening. and so I split my video in 7 parts or 6 parts. Each part is from 1 to 2 minutes, and I'm giving Claude one part to edit at a time, and it actually does a pretty good job at it. And thank you for wishing me good luck. Okay, so it is thinking. Let's see. Okay. Okay, so it's 8:09 p.m. So I think that I'll try to resolve it for maybe 40 more minutes, 50 at most. Because till 9 p.m. and then I need to unwind before going to bed to sleep. Because otherwise I can sit here till morning, but then tomorrow is not going to be a good day for me. So yeah, I have to go to bed properly. Unfortunately, I miss those younger years when I was just not sleeping till 4 a.m. maybe, and then sleeping till 1 p.m. Those were nice years, but no. Now I do have responsibilities, and I also plan to stream tomorrow morning at 7:30 a.m. Hopefully I will be able to wake up properly to be able to stream at 7:30. Because this morning today I also plan to start streaming at 7:38 a.m. max, but I woke up later, and then I was procrastinating and making myself brave enough to start streaming, and as a result I started streaming at 9 something, closer to 10 a.m. maybe, instead of 7:30. So yeah. Okay, have a good day, and thank you for chatting. It was a nice one. I loved it. Okay. It is still working. Oh my god. Actually, I don't know how streamers are streaming for 8 hours per day. It's crazy. Even though I'm drinking water, my throat is dry. Okay. And meanwhile, let's see. So I want to figure out how to have OBS chat to always be visible. How to make OBS chat always be visible. Always keep your Twitch, okay. Always you can either dock the chat within OBS or use a third-party transparent overlay such as Ghost Chat, which allows you to pin the chat on top of your games. Browser source for stream, okay, pin. And pin, what does it mean by pinning? Okay, now I see. Okay, it works too. Okay. Let's see. Moderation, activity, reactions, blah blah blah. Okay. Oh my god, it's thinking so long. Spin up resource sub-agent to investigate the Gemma 4. Variant specifically, does it have the same GTN architecture? The bug, is there a GGF? Will it run past making? Claim is bold. against the source before adding it to the catalog. Sorry. Block line on, so I want to confirm. Okay, let's see how it works. Let's see. Okay, so this one is still cooking, and I think that it was my last prompt for this particular session because it's already to 50,000 tokens. Okay, camera. What happened to my camera? It's very, very strange. Come on. Lol. It is very, very strange. Let's see. So I don't understand what is going on with my camera. AI tracking. Okay, is it going to work? It's not working like at all. Okay, for now I will enable my just regular Mac camera. Audio video capture device. Okay, I'll call it Mac camera. Okay, device MacBook Pro camera. I'll also move this one. Okay. Oof. Camera full screen, nice. Okay, making it smaller. Okay, it should be fine now. Okay. Good. And that one just crashed or whatever, I don't know. I have no idea what happened to that one. But okay. And now then I will try to understand what is happening to my main camera. Move mouse, scroll, got it, okay. View, reset. What is going on? Turn on. Oh my god, okay. Okay, to make it fun, I'll also move this here, the application which I'm using for camera, to understand how to fix this. Okay, so okay, now it decided to work fine. Okay, why not? It works fine for me too, and now I will enable this one, I will disable this one, and now we are back to proper camera. But yeah, it is fine why it wasn't working. Let's see this one. Open the user tensors list, and are not regular Gemma 4 attention weights, they look like recurrent. Find where is also loaded. Verification is inconclusive, Gemma 4 builder rates cleanly, but the users it to be clearly crashes in the block, so something I haven't traced is creating those GTN nodes, probably the pre-layer. Metadata read of the okay, no PLE is a load bearing distinction. Let me verify size and add it to the catalog as an opt-in quality tier. Add in as an opt-in quality tier model, keeping Gemma 3 as a safe default. Okay. So I think that in this particular case, what am I going to do? Oh my god, my Mac is very, very hot. It was honestly never hot like this before. It's fun. Okay, smoke test in parallel, blah blah blah. And what is the context here? 164. This one is still running. Small quality. Ooh, 16 gigs. Uh-huh. To use that in models, okay. And I said that it was the last one. Okay, now completely remove Gemma 3 models and make it work and add Gemma 4 E4, how is it called, E4B instead. Yeah, and I said that was the last message, but this one is going to be the last one. Either way, I use only 4% of my limit, and it's like only 40 minutes left, so yep, why not? Okay. It is evening, and I'm getting sleepy a little bit. But flagging honestly first is the same mat former family as E2B. Okay. Okay. It should work. And let's also Google by ourselves. Gemma 4E is not working with Rust binding. Bash code and tool calls, blah blah blah. Compatibility issues with Rust bindings, primarily due to tokenizer bug and incomplete support in Llama CPU wrappers. To the latest version, switching from unsloshed to Bartovsky scanned or adjusting prompting to match specific Gemma form. Tokenizer and loading fixes. Llama CPU backend, as the recent fixes address issues where models return empty or non-exist tags. Report the switching to Quants resolves issues where unsloshed versions fail. Tool call flow. Blah blah blah. Native ensure implementation uses the correct prompt template. Using common chat templates apply Jinja as the default assistant messages may need to. Okay, what the heck is Bartovsky's GGF? Llama. Okay, what I said here. Llama CPP Rust binding should is about binding or the models with Llama CPP several. Okay, Llama CP2, Llama CPP RS. What if I use this one? Okay, it feels like CPP RS is completely the same one as CP2. RS2 blah 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 5 days ago. I managed to change automation is downloading and building it migrating with Llama server. With nearly direct safe wrappers around lab. Okay, let's see what this one is. 8 unstable releases owned by oh my god, I feel like I need to ask Claude to write my own or his own binding over Llama CPP because it gets crazy. Okay, so it's about Gemma 4. Okay, Gemma 4. Great, so analysis was wrong. Okay, let's try it. Okay, let's see what do we have here. So we basically need to stop, to clean, and to run. Okay. So it is running. Okay, in settings by default is called. Okay, I need to fix. So first of all, I want to commit everything. Let's see, models. Gemma 4 actually, let's... Okay, so first of all, let's see what it did. Balance quality existing mini. What is fee for mini? Let's see release date of this one. And what is this at all? What is 4-bit version? Blah blah blah. Okay, and release date. Quite a long time ago, like a year ago maybe. Right now it's 126, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. Okay. Now let's see. So it's existing untouched. Balance quality. What? Where did it take that one? 249. What the heck? Bartovsky. Okay, and I saw Bartovsky also here, so let's see. What is this one? Okay, I don't care about this one. Okay, Bartovsky, Llama 3.1. Small models, meta. Let's see. Music is nice. I know that I said it already, but it is nice. I love it, for now, at least. When Gemma 2, what do you mean Gemma 2? Come on. Oh, okay, updated. I see. Yeah, the same. Published, updated, view all. How can I see all his models or whatever? Let's see his GitHub repos. Llama CPP. Llama compressor, curator, Llama. Okay, what about Gemma? Gemma. Llama. Come on. Let's see. How do I navigate this website? Okay, where did it get that one? Okay, so based likely to crash, okay. Size confirmed. 5 level dock. Comment all for gates existing. To test, restart, npm runtime redev. Okay, let's look at context window. It is too close. Okay. So for now, I will commit it. Okay, so what did it change? Java 4 E4B. Okay. Sounds good. And this one, Java 4 bigger one. Okay, sounds good. Sync changes. Okay, and now what I'm going to do, I am going to discard both of these agents, and I'm going to test everything and also start a new one. Okay, let's see. So if I go to, I'll quit and I will run it. Okay, let's clean, let's run. Okay, let's see. For now, discard polish and settings. Okay, while I'm testing, so polish is not enabled, right? Yes. So let's say that hey Claude, so right now I have the issue that when I open my tray popover and then from that one I open settings window opens always on my main screen, but right now I have two screens and I'm opening popover from the second screen, and when I click to open settings window opened on the first screen. I want settings window to open on the exact screen where I clicked on the tray icon and where popover opened. Thank you. Okay, and paste. Okay, and actually not plan but auto mode. This is a small task, so we should be able to resolve it. And let's see, we have models, we have Whisper Large, V3 Turbo, Balance, blah blah blah. Oh, okay, actually Whisper Large, we do need this one. Lol. Okay, and Gemma, nothing is downloaded, which is okay. This V4, actually I want to completely remove it, so I will run second one. Let's have 2-1. Hey Claude, I want you to completely remove this model. Okay, and I copied and let's paste. From everywhere in the application. Okay, nice. And again, the right one is working on screen positioning, this one is working on just removing this V4 Mini, so it should be pretty fine, I think. Okay, and now let's see. So again, there was Bartovsky, Google Gem. What is this a part of? Using Llama, original model. Okay, Hugging Face code Google. Community, what is this? Respond. To recent views, will be updated in response to the generation Llama. Models. Okay, full text search. If I go to here and then models, no, it's all models. Where is his models? Interest. RCAI. What is RCAI? It's actually interesting. Open Intelligence Lab, I see. Which products? Trinity models open source catalog, okay. Nano 6 billion Trinity Mini. Blah 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 blah. Model with 3 billion active. It is medium-sized model in our new Trinity family. Reason but entitlement to similar token total token count to competitive. Blah 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 blah. I just now understood that chat messages and comments on live stream are completely different things, and it makes total sense. I always knew it, kinda, but at the same time, when there was 0 chat messages and 0 comments, and I also had to use 2 different applications like YouTube web UI to check comments number, which was 0, and also chat in my streaming software where also was 0, and I thought that the numbers are the same, but obviously they are different because I have a couple of messages in the chat, but comments stay 0, and yeah, comments are below my stream while chat is next to stream, whatever. Okay, so this one cooked, blah blah blah. This one is removing. Okay. Okay, accept. Let's see, click tray icon on display 2, pop over, opens, and reuses the same monitor, detection, plumbing. Okay, so let's see. Yep, it does work, nice. And this one was quick, and context is not very big, which is nice, so yeah, everything is fine. So I think that I will close this one, and I don't need this plan. This one is just working on model. So what else can I do? Yeah, so it is editing the code. Actually, this one should be pretty fast. I'm quite sure of it. So let's see. Let's see. I'm getting a little bit tired, you know. It was both long and very, very short day. It's very fun how it may happen. Are gone. Intentional. The verification suit. Okay, so it is checking something. Okay, music stopped. Music is going to continue. Oh, I kinda reached the end of this page, rows per page 100. Okay. Next one. Okay, like, why not? Okay, I suppose it is done. Okay, let's see what do we have now. Models. enough models, Gemma 4 E4B, which is fine. Okay, and okay, now please double check that during the onboarding flow the proper polishing model is going to be downloaded. Thank you. And Command V. Okay, now please double check that during the onboarding flow the proper polishing model is going to be downloaded. Thank you. Boom. Okay, so which models this guy has? Gemma 4. Image, text to text, matrix, conversational. Okay. Let's see, text generation, law. Split through file size, blah blah blah, test model. Files, community. Come on, how can I use and see his models? Shoot, view all activity. Models. Final. When? Okay. But activity is not actually what I want. How many followers does he have on Twitter? Okay, so he is like a little bit popular, but not a lot. Scroll smaller. Okay, blah blah blah. Okay, so it seems that he is not posting quite often. Okay. Gemma 4 E4B obliterated. See all. Okay, so let's see, any to any. Okay, and why is a hack and sloth? Okay, so am I using the sloth? Sloth. Okay, why sloth and not directly from Google? Optimization benchmark written a lot from Google's latest chat template in Llama CPP fixes. Read our how to run Gemma 4 guide. What is on slots? Train models locally on slots, yeah, we're on slots. And why the heck do Witclaw decides that on slots would be a better solution? Okay, so first of all, let's see what it gave us, and let me trace, verify, tracing onboarding download chain, onboarding, command model, quality, recommended tier, isn't fed, okay, quality tier, currently unreachable, recommend tier only me small or balance today, load, Gemma 4, the actual pass downloads, okay, E4 mini was never, okay. Oh, it should be fine. Oh. Okay, and if I go again here, why? Okay, why Gemma 4 models from Unsloth are used instead of directly from Google. Okay, and when it's syncing, let's see what the heck is this one and which other options do we have. We have what we have. LM Studio Community. Okay, we have Bartovsky. Okay, maybe because I need Llama CPP. For the Gemma 4, the official Google Gemma publish save tensors, Keras, PyTorch weights, GGF, CPP format, so somebody has to convert proxy. Okay. Optimization. They do
She grew up with love everyone would expect. Had an army behind her, got it from the opposite sex. Friends told her she was beautiful, so she gathered up her confidence, decided to go out on her own. She met you at the peak of her confidence, but all you cared about was would she submit, drop everything and give her all to you. Well, what about what the girls want?
Okay, so the first one would be,
Shouldn't even be an argument.
can we
Consider what's best for me. What about what the girls want? What about self-destiny? Shouldn't even be an argument. Consider what's best for me.
would it be better?
What's best for me?
Second one, can we transition from Unsloth to Bartovsky?
Consider what's best for
Sure.
me.
Okay, let's see what it says, and it's 8:48. I think that soon I'm going to be done for the day. We will see.
What about what the girls want? What about self-destiny? be an argument. Consider what's best for me. Precious girls turn into women who sometimes need to turn to you. Build them up and let them go. If she wants you, she'll let you know. You don't need to take control. Little girls in time grow old. Too much force will make her cold. Precious girls turn into women who sometimes need to turn to you. Build them up and let them go. If she wants you, she'll let you know. You don't need to take control. Little girls in time grow old. Too much force will make her cold.
Slower than llama. Okay, not interesting. Caramel. Best case native, but jump for conversions to either format barely exist. Okay. All llama, Mistral RS. Not actually switch. Okay, so let's switch the first model. Let's switch which one? German 4 E4B. Let's switch German 4 E4B to Bartowski. And then I'll test it, and after verifying that it's still not working, I'll finish the stream. Haha, I'm fun, am I not? Exact file name plus size. Guys, and could leave the auto downloader. Okay, nice. Do it. Oh, shit. Okay, repo confirmed. Now let me get the exact byte size. Okay, do it. Confirmed. 5.4 gigs. Public and gated, slightly bigger than sloth. I speak on tonight, them, blah blah blah. Music stopped. Music continued. Okay, let's see. One line change. Nice. Okay, and you know what? Now also want for it to be. Also add one more function. For to be from the same guy. Page number 4, for the board is built with okay, the issue was that issue was with cause the contradiction, let me load. That issue was with unslot binding version. It should be fine with Bartovsky. Okay, come on. First one. 8:57. I was supposed to finish this time. My water is done. Finished. This well is dry. So that means I also almost died. I know I'm putting some kind of bullshit. Okay, God, date and slows converging specific, like with answer naming differences. Yes, yes. Models. Okay, but now I'm confused. Why the heck is it fetching? Shouldn't it just cancel it? That's it? It is very, very interesting. Very, very fucking interesting. Okay, and meanwhile I want to check my activity monitor and see how my CPU is loaded, how my... Okay, so my memory is pretty loaded. Compressed, wired. Okay, it's very good that I have 48 gigs of RAM. Memory use cached files. Okay. Memory, yeah. CPU load actually fine. Like 30%. Energy. Okay, let's find disk. Rise out, data read. Network. Media Studio. Okay, disk. Okay, and why is it fetching? So what is it doing? I don't understand. Confirmed is okay, public ungated. Okay, finally. Okay, let's see. Let's see how it goes. I'll actually quit, but I think it will just reload it. Yeah. So I'll quit here. And let's see. Okay, so if CPU is not under big load, like 20%, okay, 30%. And memory also has quite a lot of RAM left. Then why the heck? Okay, so activity, OBS Studio. OBS Studio is taking a lot of energy. Okay, editing, okay, do it, come on. Okay, Gemma 4 E2B. Oh my god, I hope that it is going to work, because otherwise I don't know. Okay, I don't need this one, that one. I also don't need. Okay, let's see features. Pricing, privacy, web demo. Features. Speak, refine, personalize, collaborate, build. What is collaborate? Work better together with shared voice tools. Shared dictionary, shared snippets, usage, touch. Okay, edit name. Snippets. Calendly 30. Like, okay. Styles. Hey, wanna grab lunch, very casual. Okay, so is there anything really special? This proposal, make an outline with. Flow understands when you change your mind. Okay, is it done? Recommend tier, okay. Quality, small, default, okay. Okay, say the word, dial wire that, okay. Still map small. User views. Non-audience. You want low RAM machines to actually important. Yes, do it. Bam. 904. Shoot. Okay, I actually think that I'm going to finish the stream for the day because I'm very tired, honestly, and it's already 4 minutes above what I was planning to stream for. So yeah, I think that I'll finish it tomorrow morning, maybe after the stream, but yeah, I need like to go make myself some tea, unwind for some time, and maybe I'll then continue doing it, hoping. Okay, so it did some. Okay, I'll test. I will test. I cannot stop. Okay, so what I want, first of all, I had somewhere script to clean up. First of all, clean slate. Okay, and let's see. Let's see how it works. Okay, so welcome screen was triggered. Walks runs offline on your Mac. Okay, get started. Okay, whatever. Accept and download. Which one is this? It's actually interesting. Which one is this? So let's see. And I think that I will also add one more prompt. So yeah, actually, so first of all, I want to commit to resolve. Okay. Okay, let's see the changes into B hugging E4B, and the bigger one should still stay the same, I believe. For Bartovsky. Wait. Golgemma E4. Okay, here is E2. Okay. Commit sync. Okay. I want the user to be able to select which Gemma model is going to be downloaded. Music stopped. Loaded during the onboarding flow. App still should recommend the best one based on users from recommend the best one. Gemma 4, and I'm not going to run it for now because I want to download it. Shoot. Let's see how it goes. I suppose that this was either E4 or E26. Let's see, if I go to settings, if I go to models, and if I enable Polish transcript, yeah, it was E4B. Interesting. It took quite some time to get downloaded. This one, yeah, this one is smaller. Quality balanced, small, tiny. And let's see, is it going to polish or is it going to crush? Hey Claude, so I want you to build something for me. Let's see, it's going to crash. Yes, it's fucking crashed. Fuck. Okay, so I will try to download. That was the wrong one. No, I won't try to download anything. It's late. I will just shoot this one and I'll finish the stream. Okay, so thank you everyone for watching this. And I will see you tomorrow morning, but I know I'm tired. Hopefully tomorrow morning. And actually, when I'm saying I'll see you all, like, no one is watching right now, so in the best case, you're watching it, like, in a week, in a month, in a year from now to see why I got so popular. And that means that tomorrow you will definitely not see me. And that means that even if I don't wake very early tomorrow and if I don't start the stream at 7:30 a.m., you will never know. So have a good day and papa.